Thomas, can it be difficult to maintain focus on a night like this when you kind of have an overmatched opponent? It's your last game before break. Is it tough to kind of maintain, sustain focus on a night like this?
I wouldn't say it would be that hard. Of course, there were some laps in the game where we lost a little bit of focus, but I wouldn't say the team was all brought in. Everybody knew what their job was, and when we saw one thing like Laxton, we all picked it up and all talked to each other to get it back on track.
Next question, Pete.
Yeah, Thomas, how are you? I know you're dealing with the injury and stuff like that, but how are you handling that, and how are you dealing with that?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm healthy. I'm just working on getting better each day with the team.
Go ahead.
James, it seemed like you guys just had a lot of open shots tonight. Was that spacing, ball movement, what was those shots?
For me, yeah, it was spacing. That's something I like to work on with the other point guards like Yogi, Rob, and we try to work on that together. So talking about that more, and it was ball movement. Our whole team was moving the ball well, and that's something that we said at halftime that we should keep doing.
Go ahead, Sam.
Kind of along the same line, but it's the other end. But defensively, you guys turned them over quite a bit during the first half and went on that 16-2 run. Was that aggressiveness? Was that something they were doing? What was kind of behind that?
Yeah, it was aggressiveness, sticking to the scouting report, and then I feel like one time in the huddle when we saw that they were scoring on us a couple times, we just brought it together and said, let's tighten up on that.
You guys tied the season low in turnovers with 9. That was the lowest since the Duke game. Just what was really effective for you guys with the ball movement tonight?
Ball movement, making the right pass, making the early pass, like to guys that are running the break, and just being smart. And everyone took care of the ball, I feel like, tonight.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Just James, kind of evaluate how you guys played in these 3 games leading up to Notre Dame game and College Classic.
I feel like it was a spark to what we want to do. We feel like we just want to keep it up, and the coaches talked to us about how this is practice for Notre Dame, so we wanted to come out and make a statement a little bit.
And then, James, obviously, the previous game you struggled a little bit with foul trouble and stuff like that. Just the ability to bounce back from that.
I watched myself on that, just keeping my hands up at all times, because I feel like when I get them in there a little bit, they're going to get me for that. So I feel like I was a lot better with that. And, yeah, I feel like everybody did well and not drawing fouls on themselves.
Anything else from the players? Go ahead.
Just kind of follow up on that for Thomas or James. Just kind of how big is the Notre Dame game as far as December measuring stick kind of thing?
Well, it's huge for me and the rest of the team. It's a chance to play another Indiana team. We only get a couple chances at that. I feel like we only get 3 chances at that this year, so it's something that we really want to win. It's something that we all talked about, and it's always good to play at Bankers Life.
Have you had a chance to see them, particularly Demetrius? I mean, he was an Indiana All-Star too, and I know you guys know each other. Have you even had a chance to watch him at all and see how they're playing or anything?
I haven't watched Notre Dame that much this year, just haven't had time, but yeah, I'm really good friends with him and VJ Beacham, so I know the way they play a little bit.
What were some of your better battles that you remember, games, AU or high school, or anything you remember playing with or against those guys?
Yeah, well, me and VJ played AAU all the way up in high school together, and me and Demetrius went at it a couple of times in high school. I feel like I remember he might have had 40 and I had 41 game or something like that.
Anything else on tonight's game? We'll have availability probably Friday as they take finals. Anything else?